Mm, Hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yes, madam. Yes, I can hear you, madam. Good morning, madam.
Good morning. Okay, I hope you can able to see my screen.
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Okay, fine. You tell me, why do you want to learn Excel?
Because mostly in offices, in many public and private sector office, primarily this is the software used to manage administration work and many other works like calculation and organizing data for calculating salaries and other works.
Okay. Any other? Sorry? Okay. The morning. Okay. Any of you are freshers, like are all are working people? You are a student, okay. What about online guys? Work people are freshers.
I mean, I'm working as legal content writer for a small startup law firm, madam. I'm trying for better job opportunities in market research. So mostly for market research, when I attend interviews in market research and analytics type of companies, they are asking like minimum some basic Excel proficiency. So I enrolled for this, madam, workshop.
Oh, okay, great. Any others want to? I'm working. Okay. Can you tell me any of you are freshers who are looking for job? Okay, now I'm online, right? Okay. Okay, today I'll explain you some echo. I can hear my voice. Hello, Pavan Kumar, can you keep in mute? Okay. Okay, fine. So today I'm going to explain you what you are going to learn in the entire Excel course content. Okay. It's just like a demo session. Uh, you are not going to learn in detail any concept today. Okay. Just I'll give you overview like what you are going to learn in the entire Excel part. Okay. Fine. The first thing is why do you want to learn Excel? The first thing is to store data. Store data in the form of tables or in the form of information. Correct? And second one is for calculations purpose. Okay. Third one is to analyze the data. Analysis purpose. Okay. To store the data, we have multiple databases like SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle, all this, right? But still, why most of the people prefers Excel only? In every system, we'll have Excel and everybody can able to understand this application easily. And in every role, compulsory we use Excel. Whether this is not only for data analysis purpose, okay? Not for just a data analyst or MIS reporting guy, right? Or for a business analyst, right? This can be used by anyone. You may work on development side, or you may be tester, or you may be HR, you are maybe a manager, okay? You work on any role, but still we use Excel. and we create report. Let's take a tester. So I want to create a report based on how many test cases passed and how many failed. Okay, whose test cases are failed and whose test cases are passed. For which application we are getting more failed test cases. That kind of analysis I want to create. So that is required for some tester. HR want to create a dashboard like based on the employees, maybe attendance tracker, you want to create how many people are on leave and how many people are working today, how many absent, how many are on sick leave, all that. Or you want to create an attendance tracker so that we can maintain the attendance. Using that, you want to create a dashboard. Or based on joining date of the employee and relieving date of the employee, you want to see on a particular department how many employees are working and how many working for each how many working on each role, like how many testers, how many developers, how many salespersons, how many admins, and who are getting more than 25,000 salary. That kind of analysis I want to create using HR information. Okay, HR data, right? That employees information, I want to create some report. So you may work on any designation, you may work on any role, but still we work on Excel. This is not just for a MIS reporting purpose or not for a data analyst, not for a data scientist. Anyone who is working with system, everybody, somewhere we need to create some report. Okay, that is most commonly Excel, because everybody will understand this easily, and in every system we will have Excel. Licensing cost is less compared to other databases. Is it clear? Next one is for calculation purpose. Usually for calculations, what we use? I want to get sum of some 10 numbers. So what we will do? Sum of some 10 numbers. So
Calculator.
you will use calculator. Do we have any other option apart from this Excel? Yeah, formula where we will use Excel only, right? So 10 numbers, you will open the calc and you will enter the numbers and you will get some result. But that works just for a normal mathematical calculations, right? You can't do any complex calculation. Or if you want to get 100 number sum, then it's difficult to use calculator also. Here, you can use this Excel for calculation purpose. You can use some easy formulas, complex formulas. Okay, so total together we have 522 formulas as of today. 522 formulas. We are not going to learn all these 522 formulas. Nearly 200 formulas you are going to learn. Okay. They are like date and time formulas. I'll tell you. You are going to learn date and time category. Okay. Something like number of working days between two given dates. I know starting date after 10 days, what is the next? After 10 working days. After 10 days means it's fine. After 10 working days, what is the next working day? Or you want to know the difference between two given dates. Or you want to display today date by default using a formula. Okay. Next one, sorry. Date and time. These date and time formulas we use purely for date related data and time related data. You know a person login time and logout time, you want to know how many hours that person worked. So maybe based on that, you want to calculate the salaries, right? So this kind of formulas, for that kind of formulas, we use date and time category. Okay. Next one is logical. Logical formulas are conditional based formulas. If this is happened, then what do you want to see? Example, If marks is greater than or equal to 35, then I want to pass, then I want to display it as pass. Otherwise fail. Okay. So that kind of conditional formulas we will see in logical category. Then text category. In text formulas, these are completely related to text. Like you want to get some part of the text. You have, suppose Excel VBA macro, single word, full name, example full name. I want to get only first name, only middle name, and only last name. Or you have a first name, middle name, last name separately. I want to combine it. Okay. You want to get a particular word before a particular character, or a particular word, or after a particular word, right? You want to find out some text position. You want to find out the length of the text. Text related formulas you will see in text category. Okay. Next one is information. This will give you some information about the system, about the cells, and some value related, like is it text or not, is it a number or not. We will call this as is functions also, because most of the functions will start with is, information functions. Next one is mathematical category. Mathematical functions, our regular maths related, sum formula. Okay, you want to get sum of numbers. Sum with conditional based. I don't want to, let's take an example like, I want to get total net salary. So we use sum function. I want to get net salary of managers. Only manager. I have a condition here. Get a sum, but the condition is what? Designation should be manager. So there you have to give a condition. Conditional based sum you can write using some sum if formula and sum ifs formula. And we have count. You can count the values using some count formulas. Conditional based count, average formulas, conditional based average, maximum value how to get, using conditions how to get maximum value, minimum value, first highest, second highest, third highest value, rounding, rounding the numbers. I have after decimal 4-digit number, how to round to 2 decimal. So this kind of formulas you will get in mathematical formulas and statistical formulas. So in both these two categories, you will see pure mathematical related formulas. In our maths, whatever we do, all that you will get in math and statistical category. Okay. And the last category is lookup and reference. Lookup and reference. Here you are going to learn some VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index, match, offset, some indirect, some getting data from main database using a particular column. What is the difference between each and every formula? And apart from this, you are going to learn new formulas which is introduced in 2021, like XLOOKUP, XMatch function. Okay, you know normal VLOOKUP formula. Maybe you heard about it, right? But the new formula is XLOOKUP. What is the extra uses of it? How to get unique values using formula? How to sort the data using formula? How to filter the data using formulas? So all that you are going to learn in in the lookup and reference category. I'm not sure. Here you can see the list. Yeah, sort formula, unique formula. So these formulas also will come under lookup and reference category. Okay. So these are the categories you are going to learn. Okay. Suppose today I completed date and time formulas. Then I'll give you some tasks related to date and time category. Task will be something like this. Let me open any batch. You will see task, all this we will upload in the WhatsApp, Google Drive. Okay. So once we are done with the date and time, you can download this date and time tasks. Here you will see like this. First task, find out salary of a person based on the below information. What is that information? You have month, for which month you need to calculate the salary. And salary per month is some 25,000. And the person took some 2 leaves, but paid leaves are only 1. Okay. So the requirement is this. Total how many days we have in that month? That we don't know, because that depends on the month. That may be 30 days, 31 days, or 28 days, or 29 days. We don't know that. So that you have to get using some date and time formula. Okay, and then number of working days. Working days means excluding that Saturday and Sunday, we need to get count of only Monday to Friday. Okay. And then how many total holidays we have? Total days minus number of working days will give you holidays count. What is the salary per day? Total number of working. Salary by total number of working days will give you salary per day. And then how many leaves that person took, and how many paid leaves, you know that count here, right? Based on that, what is the final salary? Okay. Task 2. You have a date of birth of a person. You need to calculate age till today in this format. Something like 25 years, 10 months, and 15 days. Example. You will enter the date of birth till today. What is that person age? I want to calculate that. Maybe age, or you know a person joining date and relieving date. Based on that, you want to see how many days that person worked in that company. Maybe based on that, we may calculate some bonus or something when the person is relieving. Okay. So that kind of information you can find out. And how many days we have in the month, this is one task. You know a start date and end date, and how many holidays we have in the month, a total number of working days. And random dates, print some random dates. Okay, we have a principal amount, some 20,000. Interest is 2 rupees on 100. And start date is this, end date is this. What is the total interest amount? Okay. Task 7. Fixed salary is 4,50,000. PF is 2% on the fixed. Joining date is this and relieving date is this. And what is the total PF amount? Okay. So like this, these are completely based on date and time. Okay. Then you are going to learn next category of functions, logical. So in logical, again, you will have logical tasks. In logical, you will see tasks based on date and time and logical combination. Okay. First, you don't know any formulas, right? So in date functions, you will have only date related tasks, but in logical, date and time as well as logical combination. In text category, date and time, logical, text combination tasks. At the end, in lookup and reference category, you will have all the formulas tasks combination. Only date and time you will have, and combination of other formulas also. So if you are able to do this, you can crack any kind of interview and you can do any kind of task. In real time also, you won't have this much complex task. Okay. We start from very basic level and then we increase the complexity of the tasks. If you are able to do this, you can do anything in the Excel. Okay, like this, only on formulas, nearly you have 150 tasks on all the categories. Only on formulas. What is your work? Once we are done with the class, first practice classroom examples. Then go for this task. That's it. Okay. Next one. So once this is about the formulas. Next one is analysis. Analysis is what? Creating some report. Let me open a. So this is a kind of dashboard. Okay, why should we create? Why should we create any report? Why should we generate any dashboard? Suppose I have this data. Okay, what is this data? You can see some row ID, order date, order priority, all this, right? Okay. What did you understand? What is this? You have sales.
Like raw data, I mean,
Sure. Yeah, raw data of which information? It's a sales data, right?
yes, madam.
Sales data. So what I want to see, I want to create a report in which region you have more sales and in which region you have less sales. In that particular region, in which month you are getting highest sales, in which month you are getting lowest sales. Okay. For which product we are able to sell more, which product where we are getting loss. So why to know all this information? Suppose on a particular product, every time you are getting loss, then what you will do? Maybe you will stop selling that product, or you may take a decision to sell that product more to get profit from that product. Sorry? Yeah, maybe. We will take that decisions later. Correct? So we'll create an analysis. If you have data like this, do you know like whether you are getting a profit or loss with the data? No. With raw data, you can't do anything. You need to create a report to understand the data set. Okay. So that why to create this kind of report? I can understand the data easily. One thing. Maybe last year sales data you want to compare with this year sales data. So that like suppose I got less sales compared to last year. What is the root cause? Why we are getting less compared to last year? Okay, in which month you got less sales and in which month you got more sales? So what did we do last year to get more sales? Maybe I'll apply the same this year also. Okay, who worked for this company last year? Is it because of that particular employee? Maybe I want to recruit them again. Okay, maybe I applied a different idea to get more sales. The same kind, maybe I want to apply this year to improve the sales. Maybe I gave some advertisement in the last year. I given some advertisement like printing in the paper, right, or maybe in the news, TV advertisements, or maybe some product guys, sales guys are roaming, going to each and every company and giving some more details about that product to every company. So whatever, to improve the sales. That we did not do anything this year. So obviously you will get less sales. So that kind of comparisons we will do so to improve the sales, correct? First of all, if you want to know that, you need to create a report. So what did you understand with this data? This is a profit analysis dashboard. So what I'll take, let me take, I'm checking only for 2012 data. Okay, I'll remove everything. This is for complete all the years. So I'll take only for 2012. So in 2012, William did highest sales, highest profit we got from William. William is the profit by manager. William is a manager. Okay. And we got less for Erin, right? So why we got less for Erin? So click on the Erin manager. So where, in which month you got less? I can see in August. Why I got in August? Click on August month now. So it will show you only August data. In August month, for which product you are getting less sales, less profit? Technology. So go for technology. Technology, click on technology. Now in technology, again, where you got less profit? Here I converted into millions, so you can't see exact number. Okay, but keep it like a, see here, minus some 2,200. And this is positive only, this is positive. But less you got for copier and fax, copiers and fax. This is how I can understand the data. I can granular level of information you can identify using this dashboard. So suppose I am a region head. I'm a William. I want to see my only in my area, like where I can sell more and where I can sell less. Some profit. August I remove, right? Do we have filters anywhere? No. Fine. I'm William. So I want to know only in my area, what is the profit. Click on William. So it will show you only William information. So William will see, okay, I got more in January month, but less in February. So he will see why suddenly drop in the profit. What is the root cause? He should know, then only he will rectify the mistake. And he will give some feedback to higher management, like this is the reason, so and so reason, that's why we are getting loss or we are getting less profit. So that they will rectify the mistake or they'll stop selling that particular product for not getting loss. Yes or no? Or the like team members got changed, maybe because of that you are getting less profit. So maybe you have to give more training to that people to sell more products, advertisements, whatever decisions they will take later based on this information. Okay, this is analysis. This analysis we will create pivot tables to do this analysis. Okay, pivot tables, and these are all charts. So you are going to learn charts. So in charts concept, first I'll tell you charts terminology. For analysis purpose, we create pivot tables and charts combination, okay? You are going to learn the charts terminology. What is chart area, what is plot area, and how to format each element. So that you are going to learn with some example. I'll show you like how to format each one, how to get this kind of chart. Suppose I'm taking a number, this number, how to do the formatting of this number. Okay, how to add format data. Let's say maybe I want to see that month name with value. How to do this formatting, how to change the colors, how to change the text directions, how to add these labels. Okay, so all that you are going to learn in the charts terminology. Okay, so you have different designs. Right, and then I'll explain some dynamic chart. Three different kinds of dynamic charts. One is using format as table. Second one is using some named range. And third one is using formulas. Like a dynamic chart means if you change the year, automatically it should change the chart. This dynamic charts you are going to learn. And in charts, we have some different kinds of charts. When to use which kind of chart? Let's take a column chart. When we have to use this column chart, bar chart, okay, line chart, area chart, pie chart, donut chart, combo chart, combination of charts. Okay, and this is waterfall chart. Map chart. If you are talking about any data by country wise, that country wise data I want to see in the map. This is world map. If you have data state wise, then it will show you country map. Okay, I have here Andhra 10, Telangana 20, and Bihar some 30. That values I'm showing here. See. Okay, so and funnel chart. When to use which kind of chart, that you are going to learn here. Okay, is it clear? This is what the flow. Okay, so I'm not saving it. So the first one is, we'll start with home tab. Before that, about training, about Excel. I'll start from stages of data and why do you want to, why Excel? To store the data and for calculation and analyze data, history of Excel, and who are the competitors, terminology of Excel, object model, file types, all this. This is a basic information about Excel that you're going to learn. Then differences between each version. From 2003 to 2007, what changed? 2007 to 10, what is the difference? And from that particular version, what options available? How many formulas are available in that particular version? Okay. 2010 to 13, 13 to 16, 16 to 19, 19 to 21. And Office 365. What is the difference between all these versions that you are going to learn? Then this is Excel UI. User interface. Okay. And customize ribbon. Some keyboard shortcut keys. Complete list is available here. But apart from this, I'll tell you whenever the particular option is available and when we are discussing that particular option, I'll tell you the shortcut key. Okay. And then data types, number formatting. Okay. What is number formatting? How many ways we can see a number? Number you can see in different ways. Let's take a suppose 1. 1, if you are converting into percentage format, it will show you like this, 100%. Suppose 1, if you are converting into date format, then it will show you like this, 1/1900. So what is the meaning of this? 1 you can see in all these ways. You can convert a number into different formats. Date format, time format, percentage, fraction. Okay. So fraction, scientific, number format, currency format, accounting format. So how many ways you can convert and what is the shortcut key for all this? And after converting that, if you want to still more modify that, let's take an example like I have a number. Suppose you converted this into currency format, okay? What it is showing? $10.00 in currency format. But I don't want dollar. I want to see rupee symbol. Okay. How to get that rupee symbol? Instead of 2 decimals, I want to see 3 decimal number. How to see that? How to change it? That you are going to learn in the more number formatting options. Okay. And then apart from this available formats, you can create your own format using custom number formatting. Okay. Let's go to custom number formatting. I'll take an example like you have some positive number, negative number, 0, 0.6 and -11, right? If I have any number positive, then I want to show it like increase and that number. If you have negative number, then I want to show it like a decrease and that number. So let's see. Go to custom. I'll explain you this later, how to create this, okay? I'm writing increase in double quote and number 0 is the positive. Semicolon. Decrease in double quote and then -0. Semicolon. Say okay. Now you can see for +20 it is showing increase 20 and for -20 it is giving -20. 0 there is no change, right? Okay. For 0 also I just want to show 0. 0 is 0 only. Okay. One more thing I want to add. If it is a increase, then let's see green color. I'm adding a green. Okay. If it is negative, then I'm giving a red. Okay. Say okay. Increase with the green color. And for negative, it is showing decrease with the red color. But here it is just a 20. And this is just a -20.4. Just number formatting is nothing but you can change visibility. That's it. Visibility. You are not changing the actual value. Okay. That is number formatting. And then we'll start with first thing is learning about Excel is nothing but learning about numbers. So first you are going to learn number formatting related options. Then I'll start from home tab. Clipboard option like cut, copy, paste, all that you know, right? But you have one more option called paste special. What is paste special? Let's see an example. I'll clear this. See, I have something here, right? If you do copy and paste, it will paste everything, right? You have this. You copy and paste, it will paste everything. You can see a comment formatting and everything, right? But I don't want to paste everything. Say Control Alt V, only values I want. Okay. Just you can see a value. There is no comment, there is no background color, all that, right? I have suppose BPA here. I'll copy and I want to paste only formatting from there. Say okay. Whatever formatting you have there, the same formatting it will apply here. I want to paste only comment. Click on comments option. Here you will get only comment. So if you want to paste one of the property from the source, there we will go for paste special option. Okay. So in paste special, you have many options. All these options you are going to do. Okay. And then you know these are font related options. How to change the font name, font size, color, background color, applying borders. So these are orientation, changing angle of the text. Okay. Indent levels, wrap text, merging options that you are going to learn. Number formatting is done, right? Then conditional formatting. Based on condition, how to apply colors to cells. I'll take suppose a marks. Okay. In conditional formatting, if cell contains greater than 34, then I want to highlight with some green color. So if you change the number, automatically it will apply the color. Suppose I have 23, I am changing to 45. So it will apply the color. You no need to manually apply any colors. Conditional based color is conditional formatting. So in conditional formatting, again, you have so many options. So that you are going to learn. Then format as table. Format as table is, we can convert a table into different, you can apply some formatting to the table. Table means if you take suppose this data, this is without any table design. But here you can see different table design. Okay. Let's take something this. Okay, this. So why to convert this into table? You have so many advantages. Okay. You can create dynamic pivot tables, dynamic charts, dynamic formulas. Okay, and you can insert slicers. Once you click on, once you create a formatized table, you will see a table design and you can insert some slicers. I'm applying on designation. I want to see only developers data, leads, manager, tester, remove. Okay. And you can automatically load this into SharePoint. Okay, you will get automatic filter options. Formatting is easy here. And let's take an example like I have employee ID. And some January sales and February sales, okay? Employee ID is E001. I'm converting this into table. So now, if you say total, automatically you will get the format. Okay, say equal to this plus this. Once the moment you press enter, the formula it will apply to entire column automatically. Okay, I'll create a chart. Okay, let me create a chart. You have how many employees now? 5. E005. Now add E006. This will add automatically. 12. See, it's a formula, right? So automatically it's creating the formula. Not only this, to create a dynamic pivot table, say dynamic formulas. I'm creating a VLOOKUP formula and the table range is from A1 to D10. But you added some more records. Automatically the formula will accept. Or to create a dynamic drop down, I'll take a drop down like I have a month drop down. Let me take Jan, Feb, March I have. I'm converting this into format as table. So let me create a drop down. Data validation, list. Say okay. Now you can see from January to March. Add April here. And if you see, you can see April also. Okay. So you have so many advantages with format as table that you are going to learn. What is the advantage of format as table? Why to convert that into format as table that you are going to learn here. And then same like a table style, you have cell related styles also. Okay. And then how to insert cells, rows, columns, sheets, how to hide rows, columns, sheets, how to move sheet from one position to another position. Okay. And changing the row height and column width. These options, all that you are going to learn in the home tab for in formatting option. And then fill options. I want to fill a number from 1 to 100. Usually, if you want from 1 to 10, we will enter first number and second number. We select both and drag it down. But what if you want 1 to 100? You can't drag it down like that, right? So there you have to use this fill series option. You will give a start number and end number, so it will fill automatically. So that options you are going to learn here, right? Then some clear options. Find, replace, find something and replace with something. And then find, replace, you have again so many options that you will learn in the home tab. So this is about the home tab. After this, I'll go for formulas. Whatever I said, date and time, logical, that up to lookup and reference. Once we are done with the formulas part, then I'll come back to tabs. Home tab is done, right? Then I'll go for insert tab. In insert tab, we are going to learn pivot tables. How to insert pictures, shapes, icons, smart arts, different kinds of charts, dynamic charts, how to create. And spark lines. What is spark line? You can insert a chart in a single cell. Okay. Like I'll take this data. Okay. If you see, I want to see from January to April whether the employee performance is increased or decreased. I want to see that. Then usually what we will do, we select employee 1 and create some line chart. So first it is decreased, then increased, again it is decreased. But how many employees we have now? 6. Is it taking some space or not to create the chart? Yes. If you have 1,000 employees, will you create 1,000 charts? No. We have other option called creating dynamic chart. You can keep all the details in the drop down. So whatever employee I'll select, it will create only chart for that. But selecting one of the employee from 1,000 list also difficult. Yes. So there, what we will do, we have an option called sparkline. Sparkline is nothing but creating chart in a single cell. Go to insert. Here, click on some line, sparkline. This is the data range. Say okay. You can see chart in a single cell. Okay. So you will go to that particular employee record and you can see the performance there. Okay. So in Sparkline, you have different kinds of Sparkline and how to change the formatting. So this one. No, just you won't get more options like charts, but just you can see, yes, but decreased, increased, that kind of performance. Okay. If you want to increase the size, then you have to increase row height and column width of the chart. I mean, row height and column width of the cell so that you can increase. Okay. I gave just 6431. That's why it is showing like that, but change the numbers. First it is decreased, then increased, then increased. Decreased, increased, again decreased. Like this you can see. Okay. This is available from 2010X. Is it training? AC water. Okay, you can sit this side. Just move. Okay, next one is slicers. Slicer is like a filter. Okay, just now I showed you here where this one is a slicer. If you select that, automatically this will apply the filter. That is slicer. This slicer also available from 2010. This slicer you can apply to normal table as well. I mean format as table as well as pivot table. And then timeline. Timeline also like kind of filter only. But we apply this timeline for, here you can't create time. Close the dashboard, right? Suppose here I'm inserting some timeline. So timeline you can create only for date and time related fields. Date, simply date. Suppose I'm taking order date. So you will see like this. Okay. Let me say years. If you select year, based on that, the report will change. Year and month. Each year, January, February. Year and quarters you want to see. See, quarterly you want to see the report. If you select 2012, quarter 1, quarter 2, report will change automatically based on. That is timeline and this is available from 2013 Excel. And then hyperlink, text related. I mean, in text, you have how to insert a text box, header and footer, how to give some rich headings to your dashboards. What is signature, object, how to insert object, inserting some symbols which you can't type it using keyboard. How to insert that you are going to learn in insert tab. Okay. Then next tab is page layout. Page layout tab is completely related to printing option. You want to print your document. Okay. Let themes, what is theme and how to change the theme, that I'll explain you. Then margins. When you are writing the exam, you will give some margins in the left side and right side, all that, right? When you are giving the printout also, you want to leave some space in the left side, paper left side, right side, top and bottom. There you need to do some settings. Orientation, how do you want to take the printout, vertically or horizontal? Paper vertical or horizontal? Size, in which size you want to take the printout? A4 size, A5 size, A4 size, legal size, that you can. Print area, a particular area you want to take the printout. Breaks and applying backgrounds, print titles, the same header I want to get in all the pages. How to adjust the rows and columns. So all these, this is related to printing options only, this page layout. Okay. And then formulas. Already we discussed about formulas, date and time, all that done, lookup and reference. But you have some options from define name, formula auditing, how to execute the formula, how to identify which values you use for formula, step by step, how to execute the formulas. So formula auditing related options you will see in formulas tab. And then data tab. This is again important tab. This is getting data from other applications. Like you have some data in SQL server, but you want to create report in Excel. So what you have to do? You want to maintain in SQL only, but your report should be in Excel. So what you will do? You have to download data from SQL to Excel. Okay? Or you have to give a connection from Excel to SQL server. So how to give that? And create report, you know, once you get the data. Okay? So how to get data from other applications, like one of the database I'll tell you, and a notepad file, and from one website, how to get data from a website, that you're going to learn here. And then sorting option, filter options, text to columns. You have data in one column, but I want to get in multiple columns. Yeah. I'll take an example like this. Okay. You have email ID with some domain name, right? I want to get mail ID in one column and domain name in one column. So select that, go to data tab, text to columns, click on next. What is the separator? Go to other, @ is the separator. Next, and I want to get output here. So finish. Okay. How to split data into multiple columns? The same thing you can do using flash fill option also. This is available from, flash fill is available from 2013. You have a full name, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. I am typing Mahendra. Say Control E. Control E. It will give you all the first names. Singh, Control E. Dhoni, Control E. Okay. Suppose here I want to get last 4 digits. Type manually first one, then Control E. It will give you a last 4 digits everywhere. Suppose I have here, I want to get only username, not domain name. Type info, Control E. Okay. Here I have numbers with the text combination. I want to get only numbers. You don't have any formula. And even you can't use text to columns also, because if you want to use text to columns, you have to use a separator like comma, space, something should be there. Then it will split into multiple columns. But here you don't have any separator. But using flash fill options, I'm typing ABC. Control E. It will give you all the characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say Control E. It will give you all the numbers. That is available from 2013 Excel. So what is that flash fill that you are going to learn here? And then remove duplicates. Data validation. What is data validation? Cell will accept any kind of data. Let's take, I have a marks column. Marks column. So marks means what? Should accept only number. See, but I'm entering text, it is accepting. I'll enter a number which is more than the marks. It is accepting. So you want to restrict the cells to hold only number, and that too between 1 to 100. So there you have to go for this data validation concept. I have a mobile number column. It should accept only 10-digit number. Okay. So let's take a marks. Suppose if I am trying to enter 101, it will reject. Okay. You want to give your own error message. So I'm writing here 101. See. Please enter number from 0 to 100 only. This is warning style. I'm giving the same 101 here. This is stop style. Cross mark. Okay. That depends on your requirement. Still, do you want to continue? I'll say yes. Please enter number from 0 to 100 only. Still, do you want to continue? Say yes, it will accept. If you say no, it will reject. But in stop style, at any cost, it will not allow you to enter wrong value. Okay. Third one, information style. If you enter a wrong number, no validation. Yeah. If you enter a wrong number, it will give you just a information icon. You have to say okay. You want to see where you have wrong data. Circle invalid data. Here you have a wrong data. You want to remove that circles, remove. And to get the drop downs, to create drop down also, we have to use this data validation. Let's take an example. You have a food type and food item. Okay. In food type, you have fruits and some food items. Non-veg items. If I select a food type, sweets, it should show me only sweet items. If I select the first drop down like non-veg, then second should show me only non-veg items. This is called dependent drop down. Second drop down is dependent on first drop down selection. You select a country, second drop down will show you say relevant states. If you select a state, third drop down will show you relevant cities. Same like that. Okay, dependent drop down that you will create using data validation concept. And consolidate data, how to get data from other sheets to single sheet. And what if analysis. In what if analysis, again, you have some options. What is each one? And then grouping, ungrouping, and subtotals, all that we are going to learn in data tab. And then next tab is a review tab. A review tab is for protection purpose. Nobody should not enter any data in the sheet. Okay, that is protect sheet. But even though you protected the sheet, others can able to delete the sheet. But you want to protect the sheet so that nobody should not even delete the sheet also. Delete sheet, rename sheet, move sheet from one position to another position. All that nobody should not do. Then how to do that? You are a manager, you want to give permission to a particular column in the table so that others can able to edit only that column but not remaining cells. Okay? Or you want to log the cells. You have a formula, nobody should not see that formula. You want to hide your formula. Okay? When you are opening the workbook itself, you want to give a password. So how to do that? All that you are going to learn in the review tab. And then view tab. View tab is just for a view purpose. Like you want to compare one workbook with the other workbook. View tab is, this is normal view. This is page break preview, and this is page left view. You can add header and footer. In the page left, see, I don't want to see grid lines. Formula bar. Headings I don't want to see. Zooming options. Comparing one workbook with other workbook. Keep side by side. Splitting option. Freezing the panes. And header I want to see every time. Even though you are moving down, still I want to see the header. How to see that freezing options. All that view related option. This is very, very easy tab. View related options will be your last step. Okay. So after this, I'm going to explain you the data analysis. I mean, dashboard. You are going to learn two dashboards. One is profit analysis dashboard. I showed you right just now. And one more is some attendance tracker. We have attendance tracker. Yes, attendance tracker like this. So you will select, this is each and every step you are going to learn. Suppose I am changing this to February month. See, dates created only for February month. Okay. And it will highlight the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. If you add, suppose let me change this to March. See, you will get up to March now. March all the dates. Now in March, I'm keeping, you have a drop down, P for present. It will add in the present number. Okay. Again, P for present. A absent. Absent. So one present and one absent. It will create the numbers automatically. As a manager, I want to see on a particular day how many are present, leave, absent, sick leave. For a particular employee, how many present, absent, leave, all that you want to see. Row wise you can see and column wise. How to get automatic dates and how to apply this conditional formatting, what formulas we have to apply to get all these values. That is one dashboard. One is profit analysis dashboard. That will be your Excel content. Is it clear? Okay. Any questions?
No.
I'll start our actual session from tomorrow. Okay.
Okay.
Any queries
No.
from the course content? Okay. So complete course material we will upload in the drive, Google Drive. You will get access for the drive. And daily whatever class is going on, that file also I'll upload in the drive. You can download and practice. Okay. And after the class, we will upload even video also in the YouTube. You will have access for it. Suppose someday if you are not able to attend the class, you can go through the video. You will have access for it. And after some days, we will remove we will delete that videos. You will have access for some 2 to 3 months or 6 months maximum. Okay. So if you want to go for the class again, you can use that video. And we will create a WhatsApp group. There you can we will post some class related information. Or if you have any queries, you can post in the WhatsApp group so that all our trainers will be in the same group. We will respond. If you have any queries related to your material or access related, everything you can post in the WhatsApp group. Okay. Any questions?
Madam, every day after you explain each and topic every day, how can we practice that particular concept, madam? Suppose we look up or h lookup, I mean, how can we practice those concepts? Any practice worksheets?
Yeah, I told you, right? I'll upload the class file, regular class file. Okay. Whatever class is going on, that file I'll upload. Apart from that, I'll give you some tasks also. If you stuck in the in middle, you can post in WhatsApp group like where did you stuck, because you are not coming for online offline, right? If you are
Yes, madam.
offline candidate, you can ask me here after the class or before the class. Okay. Or even online also, after the class, you can share your screen and show me your query. I can help you with the query.
Okay, madam. Okay, madam.
Okay. And these tasks also I'll upload. Okay. I forgot to tell you. These tasks only for formulas related, right? Apart from that, you have basic questions also. Suppose if I take assessment 1, this is only for home tab related. Okay. I'll today open a different one. Assessment. Okay. I'll open a basic test. See some questions. These are related to home tab. Okay. And
Okay.
you can see level 1 test paper and level 2 test paper. See, in each level assessment, you have 60 questions. 1 to 20. These are related to home tab options. And from 21 to 40, related to formulas. From 41 to 60, related to tabs. You like this, you have level 1 and level 2. So 60 plus 60, you will have 120 questions. And basic tests only on home tab. And then they all the formulas related tasks different. Total together nearly you have 300 and plus tasks. If you are able to do all this, you will be good with Excel. Okay? You can crack any interview and you can able to complete any kind of task in the real time. Okay? Yeah,
Okay,
that's
madam.
from
Okay.
my side. Yeah, still. Pawan?
Madam, my question is, I mean, before we end up the session, uh, madam, I am also interested to, I mean, after after completing the Microsoft Excel this course, I am also interested for Power BI. So
Okay.
here my doubt is, uh, I mean, is this, I mean, so is Excel primarily, is it required to learn Excel to understand concepts of Power BI?
Yes. See, most of the concepts are without knowing Excel, you can't go for Power BI. Okay, because
Okay,
most of the formulas and how the formulas are working, everything if you know, then only you can work with Power BI concepts.
okay,
Power
madam.
Excel
Okay,
is the basic one to learn Power BI. Excel as well as SQL Server also.
okay, madam.
One of the
Okay,
database is required and Excel formulas also required.
okay, madam. Thank you, madam.
Yeah. Yes, any other questions? If no, you can drop the calls. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
So this is for 30 days, madam. I mean, this complete course.
30 days and it will take nearly 18 to 20 classes.
Okay, madam. Okay.
Classes wise 18 to 20 maximum. And day wise it will
Okay,
take
madam.
30 days. Monday to Friday classes. Saturday and
Okay,
Sunday
madam.
there is no class. We'll have weekend classes. Daily
Okay,
classes
madam.
only
Okay.
from Monday to Friday. Okay?
Okay, madam.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. We have lab facility. You can come and practice here. Okay, then thanks everyone.
Okay, madam. Okay.